It's a very interesting Gemara in Masechta Menachos on Lamed Zayin in the Sugi of Tefillin. And the Gemara says about a certain student named Plimo that he came in to ask Rebbe, what happens with a baby that's born with two heads? And he asked two questions. Number one, when he's old enough, does he put on tefillin on both heads? Or one is enough? And now that he's a baby, it was a firstborn, do we have to be podeh twice and give 5 saloim times 2 for each head? Rebbe pushed him away. He said, come on, you're joking. But in the meantime, a man came in to tell Rebbe that his wife just gave birth with a baby with 2 heads. Chazal, already way back when, knew about Siamese twins. In any event, the question is whether or not we see them as 2 individuals. And if you take a look in the Shita Mekubetzes, right there in Menachos on the page, he quotes a medrash that Shlomo Melech actually back in his time had a case in which there was a baby with 2 heads. And to decide whether it was 1 or 2, he dropped a drop of hot water on one of the 2 heads, waiting to see if there would be a response from the other head, neurologically. And when the other head started crying, he realized it was 1 head. And the Kovner Rav says that this is indicative of what Klal Yisrael is. We're all part of one body. And even if we're split and spread out throughout the entire globe, we feel for each other. And the pain of one is felt by the other. This is the Achdus of Klal Yisrael. And in truth, we're going through this period now in which many of our fellow Jews are going through such difficult times. We can't even imagine what it would be like to be a hostage. And the Chayalim are going through rough periods, months and months on the front lines. And here we have to feel like we're all one. And we identify with their suffering. He wrote some of his will that we achieve this level of achdus, which will no doubt bring us to find compassion in the eyes of the Ribono Shel Olam, and to bring about a hatzolah, protection, and a Yeshua Ken Yiratzon. We should be zocher to the Bias Mashiach b'mheir v'yameinu amen. Thank you. Have a wonderful Shabbat.